did the bahut. We did the Khelo India Youth Games just a few moments. This is what's coming up for you in a few moments from now. It's Sheetal versus Rajini Singh, and this is what we will be kicking off with. We are live from Bhubaneswar. They're always so well attended, Paddy. All the contingents come over to watch their compatriots win medals, if not just compete. And it's always great to be with the best seats in the house.
जी हाँ, the greatest principle in human nature is the craving to be appreciated. You want that appreciation. वो तालियों की गूंज, और सब यहाँ तैयार हैं, उत्सुकता से इंतजार कर रहे हैं पहली बाउट का, जो कि होगी शीतल और रजनी के बीच में. और 3 मिनट के 3 राउंड होते हैं सिद्धार्थ. कहने को सिर्फ 3 मिनट होते हैं, मगर वो 3 मिनट दरअसल they sap everything out of your body.
Very, very difficult sport, and boxing always was, always will be. Remember, this is amateur boxing, not professional boxing. The rules are slightly different. We will come back to that in a moment. On your screen is Sheetal from Maharaja Ganga Singh University, Bikaner.
Yeah, she's all set, and this is going to be the light fly category. Red corner, Sheetal. There she is, and the team also plays a very important role. आपका कोचिंग स्टाफ आपके साथ रहता है. 3 मिनट के बाद वो जिस तरीके से आपके चेहरे के सामने वो ऑक्सीजन की सप्लाई को तेज करते हैं, उस समय कुछ बातें भी कही जाती है. कई दफा आप सुनते हैं, कई दफा अनसुनी कर देते हैं.
Bilkul, the headgear is not on, which will be coming on. Remember, as we said, it is amateur boxing. The rules are slightly different, and India is a force to reckon with in this sort of boxing, which is amateur boxing, and that is the opponent, Rajini Singh from Baba Saheb Ambedkar University, Agra. Will be in the blue corner. 3 rounds, headgear is compulsory. It's coming up now.
We are all set. Now there are particular rules. You cannot hit below the belt. You cannot hold. Trip नहीं कर सकते, kick नहीं कर सकते, headbutt नहीं कर सकते, wrestle नहीं कर सकते, और push नहीं कर सकते. सिद्धार्थ, you cannot hit at the back of the body.
जी हाँ, वो सब हमें देखना भी नहीं है. हम यहाँ बेहतरीन बॉक्सिंग देखने आए हैं, and you don't want to see stuff like that. Of course, clinching is allowed. It is a valid legal tactic to slow it down. Sometimes boxers do clinch their opponent, and it is very commonly seen in the ring.
So we're going to have 3 minutes per round, and 3 rounds of 3 minutes each, and then a break in between of 1 minute where you recuperate, you collect yourself, you gather yourself, you replan your strategy if things are going wrong. And at the end of the day, कुछ नतीजे हमेशा ऐसे होंगे जो आपको हथ प्रभ जरूर करने वाले हैं. सिद्धार्थ मुस्कुरा रहे हैं.
That's the beauty of boxing. It's the pros and cons of the game. Judges are, of course, placed on every side of the ring. You can see them on the blue tables. When we have a long shot, you'll be able to see the judges on either side. And there you go. 1 on the near side of the TV, 2 on the rear side of the TV, and 1 on each side of the ring. So that gives us 5 judges. And depending on their scores, the boxer who outscores the opponent wins the bout.
जी हाँ, अगर यूनानिमस है तो 5-0. अगर कई दफ़ा जो बेस्ट रिजल्ट आते हैं, टाइटेस्ट होते हैं, वो 3-2 होते हैं. फॉर्मेलिटीज हो गई. इसके बाद अब युद्ध की तैयारी. एक बार फिर से बता दें, रेड कॉर्नर शीतल, ब्लू कॉर्नर रजनी. फर्स्ट राउंड स्टार्ट्स.
Orthodox stance for both the boxers. Sheetal is really pushing the limit here. It's a good aggressive start by her.
Yeah, she's the one who's chasing. आप देखें, ये क्लिंच करने के पॉइंट नहीं मिलते हैं. कई दफा ऐसे होता है, एक बॉक्सर लगेगा बहुत हावी है, लगातार 8-10 आप पंचेस मारते हैं, मगर अगर वो पंचेस सॉलिड नहीं लगे हैं तो वो काउंट नहीं होते. अंत में जाते जाते अगर आपके ओपोनेंट ने 2 सॉलिड मार दिए तो वो काउंट होते.
Absolutely, they have to land. Now, even that is sometimes open to interpretation. They have to be hard, they have to land, and only then will you get the points. Not many have landed from either here, and Sheetal is trying to push the pace.
और हमेशा इसलिए कहते हैं कि क्विक फुटवर्क इम्पोर्टेंट. You need to absolutely have fast hands, important. मगर उस समय ये भी जरूरी होता है कि इंटेलेक्ट लेवल आपका कैसा है, किस तरीके से आपने फिनेस से अपने आप को डिफेंड भी किया है, उसके आपको मार्क्स मिलते हैं, नीटनेस के.
Absolutely. Sometimes you have to change things on the go. Boxing is that sort of a sport. As Tyson used to say, Paddy, every boxer has a plan until he gets punched in the face.
The best boxing quote I've ever heard is floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee. It was for Mr. Lee, Muhammad Ali. पहला राउंड चल रहा है सिद्धार्थ फिलहाल. We're not seeing that sort of vigor coming in. It was a bright, sparkling start for Sheetal in the red corner, but Rajini, I think, has come back well.
Defensively, she's doing very well, Rajini. Unorthodox sort of left hand for Rajini. It just sort of floats in the air.
Yeah, keeps it away. And I think the best can be if she can just push her with the left and then give a solid jab with the right. We haven't seen an uppercut yet. Such a skillful sport, isn't it? It's not just about raw power. It's not about you need to take your wrath out on the boxing mat. No, it's boxing ring. You need to be intelligent, you need to be swift, you need to be agile, you need to be thinking, you need to be boxing and boxing well.
Still Rajini who is trying to push the pace, trying to push Sheetal into a corner on the ropes. Sheetal is using her feet intelligently, just trying to get away from her. And of course, when she can't, she goes for the clinch.
Yeah, and what that does is it gives you sort of breathing time. If you're far too much tired, that's what you end up doing. Okay, under 20 seconds now in the first round, mind you. It's going to be 3 rounds, each of 3 minutes each. Now this is good. Now the question is, which of those 5-6 ones was a solid one? I think none.
We have to wait and see, of course. When you hear that thud, it means it's the last 10 seconds on the clock to go. And you'll hear the bell at any point of time. And that was very close to call. It's going to be down to the judges. Of course, we don't have open scoring in amateur boxing, so we have to wait right till the end of the third round, right till the ref raises one hand to know who the winner is.
And you're watching Khelo India University Games. This is day 4, and right from the time when Khelo India University Games made their debut on day 1 on the 22nd of February 2020, this is the byproduct of Khelo India Youth Games. Success season 1, massive season 2, even bigger season 3. And this, as I was talking to the sports minister the other day, Siddharth, he said this is just the first step. This is not going to stop. This is going to carry on. It's going to be a journey and a longer one.
Well, I hope on that journey we continue to have the best seats in the house. That's all that I can say, Paddy.
Always. No one can challenge our seats. We're kidding. Having a lot of fun. Sport is all about fun as well. We believe in the process more than the result. If you are properly prepared, physically and mentally committed to the task and fully engaged in the moment, then the outcome will also be coming in. And the boxers know it very well. Round number 2 has begun. सिद्धार्थ, अगर आप हॉकी प्लेयर ना रहे होते तो बॉक्सिंग करते?
मोस्ट डेफिनेटली मैं तो करता, मगर मेरे परिवार वाले मुझे करने देते या नहीं करने देते वो अलग सवाल है.
करने देते साहब, क्योंकि हेड गियर आ गया अब.
Very different sort of sport. Well, what impresses me, Paddy, we've both been doing boxing at the Khelo India Youth Games and now at the University Games. India is producing proper boxers with technique. They're not brawlers or swarmers. You know, they're not street fighters. These guys and these girls come up with good boxing technical ability, and that is always so good to see.
And for that, thank you to Bhivani, thank you to Vijender. And when you come to the Northeast, I mean, Mary Kom, thank you, ma'am. The entire country owes so much more to you. You have been the path breaker. You've shown everyone the journey and the belief.
Slightly changed now the momentum. It's Sheetal still trying to push the pace, but Rajini has found another gear. There you go, she's forcing it a little bit. But what Sheetal has been able to do so well, has been able to corner her consistently, whether it's on the ropes or in either of the corners.
Still clinching, still clinching. You cannot be using your wrists. You cannot be using the open glove. You cannot punch your opponent's back or the back of his head or neck or on the kidneys. You cannot throw a punch while holding on to the ropes to gain leverage. These are things that you need. I mean, they are aware of it, but sometimes in the spur of the moment, things do happen.
It still happens. It always happens. The laces are gone from the gloves. That was a very good thing, but it still happens. And the pace is just being upped here by both the boxers. And Sheetal, try as she might, do as she might, Rajini is not allowing her to land those clean punches. It is very much attack versus defense.
Absolutely. और वो अटैक हो तो सॉलिड हो, वो डिफेंस हो तो नीट हो, क्योंकि उसके आपको मार्क्स मिलने वाले हैं. बड़ी टेक्निकल मार्किंग हो जाती है. थोड़ी देर पहले सिद्धार्थ तो मैं इस बात की चर्चा कर भी रहे थे कि 5 जजेस होते हैं और कई दफा 3 आपके फेवर में होते हैं, 2 आपके फेवर में नहीं होते. मार्क्स हमेशा आपको सॉलिडिटी के मिलते हैं, सुदृढ़ता के मिलते हैं. और भाई करने की कोशिश वहां पर रेड कॉर्नर में शीतल एक बार फिर से दबदबा उन्होंने ही कायम किया था जब पहला कदम उन्होंने उठाया था राउंड नंबर 1 में. और ये साइड ऑफ द ग्लव से लगा, ये भी काउंट नहीं होगा. इट हैज टू कम हैवी एंड लाउड.
It's also last 30 seconds as if Sheetal gets a call from her compatriots in the crowd and she just tries to finish the round very, very strongly. And Rajini sees that and there comes the clinch.
There comes the clinch. Also 10 सेकेंड के अंडर ये, जी हाँ, ये बाउट यहीं पर इस राउंड में समाप्त होती हुई, यानी कि 2 राउंड हो गए हैं. और फिलहाल टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट ये कहना मुश्किल है कि किसका पलड़ा भारी. हैवी जैब्स, हैवी अपरकट्स, हैवी पंचेस देखने में नहीं मिले हैं. इट हैज बीन अ बैटल ऑफ एट्रिशन, नो डाउट अबाउट दैट. दोनों ने स्ट्रगल किया है. देखना यह है कि अब गैस टैंक में कितनी बची है तीसरे राउंड के लिए. ये देखिए सिद्धार्थ, अब तक कोई भी सॉलिड पंच नहीं लगा.
This is going to be very close to call. Very, very close to call. Because it often happens in boxing. That is why commentators and the uninitiated like me and Paddy, we stay away from calling boxing matches.
We've stopped doing it. We've been proven wrong so many times. Now this one, well done. Now, great thing about both the boxers have been their evasive skills. Look how she takes it and then she evades it right there. She might not have done the bob and the weave, but the evasive action as a batsman ducks to a bouncer. Now they have begun round number 3 on the brightest note right here. And she knows it. Sheetal has come all guns blazing.
Clearly, Padam, they've both been instructed by their coaches that this fight, this bout is not clear in anyone's favor. You have to take the initiative if you want to have a clear winner. And that's why you see the tempo has just risen from both the boxers.
मौके की नज़ाकत को समझते हुए ऐसे में टीम मैनेजमेंट वो देख लेती है जो आप बॉक्सिंग करते हुए कई दफ़ा महसूस नहीं कर पाते हैं. दैट्स द रीज़न योर कोचिंग स्टाफ, योर टीम प्लेज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. और वो द पीरियड स्पोर्ट में सबसे बड़ा बदलाव यही है सिद्धार्थ. कई दफ़ा तो आपकी जो टीम से बड़ी स्ट्रेंथ तो कोचिंग स्टाफ की होती है.
I agree. I could not agree more, especially with the Indian boxing coaches. A lot of them have been abroad, even to Cuba, which is of course the global powerhouse of boxing. And we've got many coaches from there to fly into India, upgrade the knowledge of our own coaches and stay with the Indian boxing team for a while. So that has helped. The headgear has been a little bit loose. We don't take any risk in this sport with the health and safety of boxers, and hence it has to be put back in place before the bout can begin.
प्रिवेंशन इज बेटर देन क्योर. ये जिंदगी में भी सार्थक साबित होता है और ये खेल में उससे भी ज्यादा सार्थक साबित होता है. 100 सेकंड से कम का ये मुकाबला अब यहाँ पर रह गया. रोप्स का सहारा लेकर आप पंच नहीं कर सकते. बैक ऑफ द ग्लव, रिस्ट का सहारा लेकर आप इस्तेमाल उसका नहीं कर सकते.
यही वजह है कि ले से जाकर स्ट्रैप्स आ चुके हैं बॉक्सिंग ग्लव्स में. बहुत उम्दा हो चुके हैं बॉक्सिंग ग्लव्स. उनकी क्वालिटी अगर आप देखोगे, दे आर रियली रियली गुड. I had a pair when I was trying it in the 90s. They were heavy, they used to get soggy, they used to be full of laces. But these new ones are really pretty elite.
They look nice as well. Look at that now. What's looking nice as well is the bout. Under 60 seconds this. That's a solid one this. The one with a good evasive action yet again. And the moment she takes that evasive action, she clinches her opponent. Not to give her any opportunity to get boxed.
Standard procedures, one of those in the books that you always turn to when you think it's not going your way in the sport of boxing.
Okay. एक बार फिर से अब ये मुकाबला सिद्धार्थ, would you want to take a prediction? क्योंकि मैं तो दूर रहने वाला हूँ.
I'm keeping my money in my pocket as well on this one, Paddy, because it was too close to call. You know, defensively, of course, we have to remember, Padam, that sometimes points are also given for who takes the initiative more, who is the more attacking boxer, and I think that those points will definitely go to Sheetal, who tried to push her opponent all the way in every round.
Yeah, who won the round is mostly based on counting, scoring punches with the knuckle side of the fist that strike the front or sides of the opponent's body. That is what the key thing is. तो इम्तिहान हो गया, एग्जामिनेशन दे दिया. क्या आपने सही क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट किए? क्या वो क्वेश्चन आ गए जिसके लिए आप पढ़ के भी नहीं गए थे? नतीजे की घड़ी आती हुई.
Scores have not yet reached. They are still being compiled. They are being taken from all the judges, as is always done. And all the 5 judges will be given their result sheet, which are then taken to the announcer. So we're just waiting for that procedure to end before the result is declared. And sometimes it takes a little bit of while for that to be compiled. So just hang on there with us. Of course, imagine how tough it is for the boxers who are waiting, anticipating who the winner is after a close bout like this. It must be absolutely knacking.
नतीजा आता हुआ. ब्लू कॉर्नर में ये मुकाबला अपने नाम करती हुई रजनी सिंह. मुबारक उनको, उनकी फैमिली को, उनके कोच को, उनके सपोर्टर्स को.
जी हाँ, डिफेंस बहुत बढ़िया था रजनी सिंह का. शीतल और अटैकिंग बॉक्सर थी विदाउट अ शैडो ऑफ अ डाउट, मगर रजनी सिंह ने डिफेंसिव एबिलिटी, अपनी काबिलियत दिखाई बॉक्सिंग रिंग में, और उसके चलते पहले बाउट की विनर रजनी सिंह, जो भीमराव अंबेडकर यूनिवर्सिटी आगरा को रिप्रेजेंट कर रही है.
Both the boxers, I think they deprived us of clear, solid punches. But at the end of the day, then you just need to be better than your opponent at the end of the day, which actually Rajini Singh was. Sheetal did try level best, but maybe some other day she might be better than her opponent. The two voices in the commentary box at the moment: Siddharth Pandey, Padamji Chirawat. That was the bout that was won by Rajini Singh in the light fly category. Congratulations. This is the final result, and this is how it finished: 4-1. So it was a split verdict. 4 judges in favor of Rajini, 1 in favor of Sheetal.